Hey, I'm Dr. Brady Wyrick, and I'm going to do this video for you about neuropathy. This is one of my passion projects that I've been working on, and I'm actually going to take this video and I'm going to put it ahead of the others. All right, I want you to learn as much as you can about this particular condition, but most importantly, I want you to be able to do something about it. So we're going to take this video, we're going to do it right now, and we're going to talk about what you need to start doing to give your nerves the fuel and the activation they need to not just survive, but to start regrowing again. Now, before we get going, you're asking yourself, why should I listen to a chiropractor about neuropathy? Here's why. It's because I've been there. This is me 15 years ago, almost to the date, on the last date of my chemotherapy. I had testicular cancer after a few surgeries and some chemo. I had neuropathy in my feet. I was told literally at 31 years old that it was hell to get old and I had to learn how to deal with it. So I did not want to take that as an answer, so I didn't. And what I'm sharing with you is what I've learned over the last 15 years. And what I'm sharing with you is what we've actually applied in our office to help people overcome this particular condition. So listen closely. I've made this program, I've developed this program, I'm offering it at no charge. It's a free program, okay? But there are things that you need to buy. So the information I'm giving you, I didn't charge you for it, but I'm gonna give you some links to some things on Amazon that are fairly low cost that you can start implementing immediately to start getting results. So your nerves need two things to survive. They need fuel in the form of glucose and oxygen, and they need activation. The fuel is going to come from the food that you eat. Every spoonful that you put in your mouth is either going to increase inflammation or it's going to fight inflammation. And for increasing inflammation, you take a blood vessel that's going to your nerve that's this big around, and you put this much inflammation in there, how much blood gets through. So I highly recommend with patients that I work with neuropathy that we do an anti-inflammatory diet. Now don't stress it, because I've given you access to our blood sugar mastery program, which is included with this program when I give it to you for free. There's meal plans, there's recipes, there's things in there that you just need to go in and actually follow them. These anti-inflammatory diets are whole food diets that avoid refined grains, avoid sugar, avoid processed foods. As a result of that, you'll see things like weight loss, blood pressure, and blood sugar go down. So I highly recommend that you have your doctor on speed dial when those things start to happen. Now, we start getting blood flow to the nerves. Oftentimes, just changing our food's not quite enough. I highly recommend you go to Nerve Reverse's website. I've given you a link for that down below. So go to Nerve Reverse's website and look at their products. They have some very, very good products. I'll never forget Ben Pogue, the developer of this, came into my office one day because I was practicing right next door to a podiatrist, and he showed me the product. I immediately looked at the label and I said, you are onto something, and we've used their product ever since. Now, Nerve Reverse comes in capsule forms. They have creams to put on your feet at night. Go look at their products. They use the most bioavailable forms of B vitamins, these vitamin B, or excuse me, D3, these alpha lipoic acid to start getting more blood flow, getting those nerves. Because remember, it comes down to fuel and activation. Fuel from the food that you eat. The supplements will make up for the ground that you can't get there with just eating food. So that link is in there. Go have a look at their products. I highly recommend that you use them. Next on the list is red light therapy. Red light therapy improves blood flow. We have nerves that need blood flow. Think about this. Today is like the beginning of summer here in southeast Idaho. My grass, I did not give it enough water, therefore it is looking a little bit brown. That grass is not dead yet. Okay? So if I go and turn the sprinklers up and give it more sunshine, more fertilizer, it's going to start to come back. Your nerves work on that same principle. That's why I highly recommend using something like this red light therapy device. I think this thing is under $200 on Amazon. I have a link for it below. This is something that you can use every day, where you literally just sit on a chair and put your feet on it, or you can use the Velcro straps that it comes with to wrap it around the affected areas. These will start getting more blood flow going to those nerve endings, starting to bring them back. Plus, as an added bonus, you can use it on arthritic joints and any other ailments that you may have. So, highly recommend those. Next up on the list is going to be these electrical stimulation devices. I believe this one is about 40 bucks on Amazon. I've got a link to it, but it's very important that you use this particular device because it's programmable. If you look at the screen, it says there that it is I didn't change it. You need to change the hertz to 8.0 hertz, and you do that by changing the width. But there's instructions, there'll come instructions on how to do that. But if you change this to 8 hertz, you're going to fire that same frequency of nerves that we're trying to rebuild. So those nerves will start to come back with a little electrical stimulation. I've also included a link to a tote that you can buy. It's one of those just split totes, so you can put a lead in each side of the tote with some water and some Epsom salt, and you can put your feet right in there, give yourself a foot bath for 30 minutes every day, and stimulate those nerves that way. I know it's counterintuitive. It seems counterintuitive to electricity and water, right? But it's a 9-volt battery. Okay? If you set that thing appropriately, it's going to help you help those nerves come back. Last on the list is vibration therapy. I've linked to a vibration plate that has red light and vibration. You start vibrating those nerves every day. That's another way of activating those particular nerves, helping them come back. So if you combine all of these things together, that's how you're going to win this battle. Okay? There will be more videos like this in the program. And I'll go into detail on each one of those, but I just wanted to provide you with an overview and with the links that you need so you can get things going today. So there you go. I appreciate you guys, and just like my son says, apparently I need to sign off on my videos by saying please like and subscribe. I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.